You want to learn how to start your perfume collection? Keep on watching. If you want to start your perfume collection in 2024, this is the video for you. My name is Tasha. Welcome if you are new. If you're returning, thank you. Now I have about 9 fragrances that are designer fragrances. This is a designer edition. So I also have some tips as far as trying to purchase these fragrances, where you can go and get good discounts, good deals. You may need to sign up for email notifications through certain companies, but I got it for you. So the first fragrance I'm going to talk about is Lancome's La Nuit. So has a very, very beautiful bottle, shaped like a diamond, got the ends cut like a diamond, and this is a fruity floral. Now this smells really, really good. It projects really well, and you will get compliments. This is like a crowd pleaser, so you really can't go wrong with this fragrance here. And you could always catch Lancome's fragrances on sale for at least 30% off directly on their website. So if you can go to Lancome's website, sign up, and you will get email notifications as to when their sales are starting. So usually they have multiple sales throughout the year at 30% off their whole site. That includes makeup, fragrances, and everything. So this baby right here, 30% off. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that the large, this is the largest size they have. I think it's around 120 or something like that, but 30% off of that is a good deal. So yeah, if you go to their website, sign up for notifications, and you will be notified when they have their sales going on at 30%. The next fragrance I'm going to talk about is Armani C. This right here, it's sweet with a little hint of spiciness, and it has like almost an underlining cleanness to it. I'm not going to go in depth of the notes here. I just want to give you some fragrances where you can start your collection and places that you can go to get really good deals and discounts. You can even start from like Scentbird, companies that send you travel spray sizes of perfumes if you want to sample them and see if you really like them. Because first of all, you need to know, what do you like, and you won't know what you like until you sample. But yeah, so this is C by Armani, and this one you can go to fragrance.net and you can get this for a really good price. I think at least up to 35% is the most I've ever got. No, let me change that. 36% is the most I've ever gotten off on that website with their mailers that they send you in the mail. They'll send you like the little cards with 36% off. Now through email, when I send off through email, I get at least up to 35% off. My next fragrance is Burberry Her, and this is the Elixir. So I have the small one because this right here is very sweet, very rich and sweet, almost like nauseating sweet. So if you like really sweet fragrances, this may be a good one for you, but it's very sweet. This is not the original, so it's like that syrupy, heavy, sweet, something that you would wear really in the winter time or spring, early spring, not late spring. But it's very syrupy sweet. Purchased from Sephora. So Sephora also has sales on their fragrances sometimes, and they have a sale up to at least 20%. Building up your fragrance collection is nothing that you have to be in a rush to do, because granted, some of these fragrances, well, most of these fragrances, you can go in a department store or you can go into Ulta or Sephora and smell them before you purchase them. So just to kind of get an idea of what you like. Some fragrances, it just, you know, with your body chemistry, it just don't work, you know. So you're not gonna like everything, but you will find some fragrances that you really like. So by testing them out first. So, Cloud by Ariana Grande. And this fragrance here, it's a floral. And it's, to me, it smells really good. It projects really good. Some people may actually think that this is Baccarat Rouge 540. However, this fragrance does not have as much oil concentration that Baccarat Rouge has, you know. Baccarat Rouge has a lot of oil in it, so it's going to linger, it's going to project more, it's going to stay on longer. Now this, I would say, would give you about a good 4 to 5 hours. It's really good. I mean, it's really good, but it's not as heavy as Baccarat Rouge 540. However, if you wanted to get your nose on it and get a whiff of what Baccarat Rouge smells like, Ulta for sure, I know you can go in there and you can spray and sample this. So this is a good starter as well. The next one I got is by Jean Paul Gaultier, and this is Scandal. And it is so good. It's like, it's a floral and it has honey in it. It's sugary sweet, but it's not. Like, it's a sugary sweet that I can deal with. It's not heady where it gives me a headache or makes me feel nauseated or anything like that. And it smells really, really, really good. I get a lot of compliments on this. And it's just something about it. It's really girly. It's really girly and kind of like a little sexy edge to it. Hence the legs up in the air. Hence those legs up in the air. But this is a good starter as well. And the honey note in here is like a honey bomb. It's so good. And this one, I got this one off of fragrance.net. And like I said, sign up. You can get notifications. They'll start sending you mailers up to 36% off. You do, you know, have to make purchases. However, they do sell vials of fragrances. So that would be like the 2 ml vials, just a little sprayers, like a tester, that you could buy those off the site as well. You could also buy travel sprays. And they do have the different sizes. So they start from 1 ounce, and this is, I think, a 2.7 fluid ounce. I think this is the biggest one, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, you can start with a 1 ounce or a vial if you want to test it out, just to see how the smell is and how it is on your skin, you know, how it meshes with your skin. But fragrance.net, I'm telling you, that's what's up there. And also Joma Shop, that's the other website, Joma Shop. They have really good deals as well on their fragrances, and they sell vials as well. So if you want like a 2 ml just to try, you can sample out niche, designer. They have an array of fragrances and fragrance houses that you can sample and try. You know, all these videos you watch of perfume influencers, and they're telling you about all these good smelling fragrances, and you want to, dang, I wish I could smell those fragrances. Joma Shop, fragrance.net, I know for sure that they sell vials where you could purchase and see how the fragrance smell, and also test it out on your skin to see, you know, if you like it. Just some ideas and places that you can go to actually sign up for these email notifications so that you can start your perfume collection. And you don't have to have like hundreds and hundreds of bottles of fragrances to have a perfume collection. You can have 2, you can have 3, whatever your budget is. That's your budget. That's what your fragrance collection consists of. So you don't have to have a certain amount of fragrances to have a so-called fragrance collection. So, you know, that's why I said I just wanted to give you some ideas of where you can go and, you know, how you can shop for these fragrances. So my next fragrance is YSL, and this is Libre. Now this is a lavender bomb. And when I say you will get so many compliments, these fragrances, they not only smell good, but you're going to get compliments on these fragrances. And for them to be designer, not knocking designer fragrances, but a lot of designer fragrances do not have a lot of oil concentration to last and project as long as they should for the money that you're paying. You know, when you get bigger bottles, even if you get a smaller bottle, I mean, if you're going to be spending your money, you want it to last. You want to smell it. You want others to smell it. I mean, that's why we wear fragrances, right? Because we want to smell it. We want others to smell it, you know. So a lot of fragrances on the designer side don't have a high oil concentration. That's why they don't last as long, you know, but they may last the first 3 hours, 4 hours at the most, and then it's like, okay, I can't smell it anymore, I need to respray. And that's why, because of the oil concentration. But honey, this is a good one. And this right here is the Intense. So this is Libre Intense. The original did not work out so good on my skin. I don't know why, but it did not work out with my body chemistry. So I took it back and I got the Intense. The Intense is a lavender bomb. It's sweet with a freshness. That lavender is what I think makes it fresh. So yeah, it's just, you know, in lavender they use that note in a lot of men's fragrances, but and a lot of unisex fragrances. So you don't really find lavender in a lot of women's fragrances, but when you do, and this is one of those times, smells really good. I'm sure if you sign up to YSL's website that they'll give you notifications on when they have sales, because they have sales as well. And see, a lot of people don't know, going directly to these sites of these fragrance houses, you can get discounts there too, because they have discounts on their fragrances as well as other things, because they sell other things other than fragrances. So that's why they're designer. Versus niche, the only thing they do is fragrances. That's it. They don't do clothes, shoes, jewelry, lipsticks, makeup, nothing. The only thing they do is fragrances. So that's why they're niche, because their niche is fragrances. So this is another good one. If you sign up for these places, you know, you can always, you know, get the email and keep your eye out on when they have these sales. So if you see something that's on your list that you're trying to purchase, and you know, why purchase it at full price when you can get a deal on it? I mean, that's how I shop with my fragrances. So I always try to get a discount on my fragrances. If I can't and I just want it so bad, then I'll just go ahead and make the purchase. Because some of the Tiziana Terenzi fragrances that I have, they're niche, but some of those fragrances that I have, I was not able to get a discount on, so I just had to, you know, just purchase it at that high price tag, which their fragrances are like 500 plus, you know. They may have some that's a little under that, but for the most part, their fragrances is $500 on up. So, but, you know, I like fragrances. So, you know, it's all in what you like, and not to put pressure on yourself as far as who has this and this person has that. Just focus on what you like. Focus on things that work well with your body chemistry, because everything is not going to be for you. And focus on your budget. You know, you don't always have to buy the biggest bottle. You can start with the 1 ounces. You can start with the travel sprays. You know, you can start with the vials to test them out. Get your travel spray. Use that up to see, hey, do I really actually like this fragrance? And if you do, then you can, you know, proceed to purchasing the actual, you know, full size. Even if it's a 1 ounce, 1.7, 2 ounce, 2.7. Some of them go up to 3 ounces. So it just depends on, you know, what's in your financial budget, what you like and, you know, what you're looking for. So keep that in mind while you're shopping for these fragrances. So don't be pressured by these videos that we fragrance people make on YouTube. You know, it's just giving you insight and information. Is how I put out my videos, to give you insight and information on things that I purchased from here, I purchased from there. So not to put any pressure on anybody that you have to buy this or buy that. So this is from Be Layered, and this is Caramel Overdose. So Be Layered is a company that sells dupes. They try to duplicate the fragrance smell, not replicate in a way that you're trying to do the bottles the exact same, trying to do the fragrance the exact same. I would say dupe because you're trying to duplicate the fragrance. You're not going to get it 100%, but you may get it 95 to 98%. Caramel Overdose is sweet and lovely and pretty, feminine, just gorgeous, just smells so good. It's a dupe for Kilian's Love Don't Be Shy. The original by Kilian is more creamier. It's more like sweeter. Not that this isn't sweet, but you'll get Love Don't Be Shy from this bottle, but you'll notice the creaminess is not there, but it still is good. Like it's still sweet, it's still aromatic with the orange blossom, so it smells really good. I would say it's like a 96% dupe for Kilian because it's just missing that really deep creaminess that the original has. $29 for a fragrance that smells 96% like the original. Good dupe company, I would say, to try out different fragrances. And I have two more left. This is Kilian's Angel Share, and this is a popular one for good reason. This is a popular one on YouTube. It's like a sugary, sweet cognac perfume in a bottle. Like it almost is like sugary brown sugar, rum, deep vanilla with a little spiciness to it in a bottle. And you can purchase this from Sephora. So they do have Kilian fragrances at Sephora. And like I said, if you want a discount, you need to sign up. Sign up so that you can keep your eye on when these fragrances go on sale, so that you can, you know, start your collection. Because who don't like perfume? I know I do. When I hear females say, you know, I never was really into perfume, I'd be like, what? That's my reaction. I've been into perfumes since I was 7. Since I was able to reach my hands up on my grandmother's dresser and play with her fragrances, her makeup, her wigs, walk in her heels, all of that. So I don't know. It's just I feel I'm appalled when some females say they've never really been into fragrances. Like, honey, why? Why not? You don't want to smell good? Like how? I don't understand. I'm lost. You never been into fragrances? You've never been into fragrances? Moving on. This is another Kilian. And this is Apple Brandy. Sweet apple cognac. That's all I can say. Sweet Apple Cognac. You can definitely smell the apples in here. Baby, you will get some compliments with this because it's almost like you're wearing a drink. Not a drunk drink. You know, we're not walking around smelling like drunks, okay? No drunks. Just pretty women, just pretty girls, okay? Walking around smelling good. Real good, okay? So, this right here will get you compliments. You can also purchase this from Sephora, if I'm not mistaken. You can go to fragrance.net. You can go to Joma Shop. You can also go to Nordstrom's, like I said, Bloomingdale's, Neiman Marcus, Saks. And Bloomingdale's and Nordstrom's, they are infamous for having fragrances on sale. So yeah, so that is the end of all of the fragrances that I wanted to share. That's not all the designer fragrances that I have, but I didn't want to make the video too long, but just to give you all an idea of where you can go, what you can do to start your fragrance collection. I hope you've seen something that you may want to try, and if you did, please go to the sites that sells the vials, fragrance.net, Joma Shop, sign up, and then you go on there. You'll trust me, you'll be on there for hours, you know, looking, adding the cart. That's what that means. Add the cart, just so you can try these fragrances. So like I said, I hope you found something that you want to try. I hope that this video was helpful. You can leave me some comments. Let me know if you got any questions. You can put those in the comments as well. Please like this video. Give me a thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you over here at my channel. Love to have you over here. So I will see you all in the next video. And I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching.